All right, so earlier this week, Sonos had an event unveiling their new Sonos Ace over-ear headphones. And if you're like me, you probably thought these might be your next headphones. I currently have the AirPod Maxes. I love these things. I've had them since the day they came out, and I'm itching to get something shiny and new. And the Sonos Ace headphones have been in development for 2+ years, so they gotta be good, right? Well, the truth is that there's a bunch of red flags, especially when you consider the marketing hype, the release date, its availability, and the price point. So I figured I'd make this video talking about the specs, give you an overview of the product, and then once we have all that information, we can make the decision, should you get the Sonos Aces, or maybe should you get the AirPod Max 2s, which are definitely coming out at the end of this year. And of course, if it's your first time here, my name's Fredo. I'm a hybrid athlete here in New York City. That means I run at boxes, swim, do yoga, and I lift weights. And I review earbuds for fun. I have reviews of literally every earbud you can think of on my channel. I'm branching out into actual headphones. I've got a bunch of brands sending me new products, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's talk about the Sonos Ace and see if they're actually worth you picking up. Starting off with the most obvious thing, it's going to be the design. The Sonos Aces look almost identical to the AirPod Maxes, where they have this stainless steel band, which makes you have really good, easy adjustments. They have those big, large cups. Honestly, the Sonos Ace have comically large ear cups. I mean, I'm not 100% sure how they look on my head, but depending on, the size of your head, they might look really big, but hey, that's kind of what the AirPod Max has pioneered for us. Next up that you're getting on the Sonos Aces, the same thing as the AirPod Maxes, is this removable ear cup that's magnetic. Obviously, that's very convenient. There's not many times where you're taking these things off, but it's nice to not have them stuck on there permanently. So if they do get dirty or sweaty or messed up, you can replace them. Sonos also went with a different headband. As you can see, the Apple one has a mesh headband. Mine's is kind of warped right now. Theirs is more like a leatherette material, which is a solid piece that sits on your head. They're supposed to be comfortable. Only time will tell. And then the next big change between the AirPod Maxes and the Sonos Ace is going to be these controls. So as you can see, the AirPods have physical controls right here with this crown, this digital crown, and then a button. And the Sonos Ace also have physical controls. They have a unique function button that lets you switch between some special features. The Sonos Ace also have some impressive specs. Nothing game changer, but definitely on par with other options in 2024. We're looking at a 40mm driver, Bluetooth 5.4, a USB-C port on the earbuds, along with a 3.5 jack as well. You're getting AAC as a codec and aptX lossless. They're claiming that you can get 30 hours of battery with ANC on, which is, I think, 10 hours more than the AirPod Maxes. They gave us no official IP rating, but I don't see people using these in the gym. They're mostly for home use, connected to your Sonos speakers. Of course, you get active noise cancellation, transparency mode. We don't know how good those are yet. And then spatial audio and head tracking, along with some cinema sound features, which really dives into the Sonos side of things when you're using it with their ecosystem of products. You can even do TV swapping, so whatever you're listening to on your TV through your Sonos Arc. Now, at the moment, I think it's only for the Sonos Arc. In the future, it'll be fully compatible with their other speakers, but you can just switch and listen in privacy, whether you're watching a movie or something and your girlfriend is asleep next to you, you don't want to bother her. And then, of course, you get some version of multi-point connectivity. It's probably only 2 devices on the Sonos headphones, but we don't know how well that's going to work yet. So honestly, some decent specs when it comes to the Sonos Aces. That being said, if you're an Android user, you're missing out on other codecs that you might really want for high-res headphones, especially when you start to consider the price. Now, the price of these headphones is $449. I think that was $100 or $50 cheaper than the AirPod Maxes when they initially came out. The problem is 2 things. In 2024, there's so many headphones that you can get high quality, nice headphones for under $150 that sound great, look great, and don't have these limitations that they have to be under a Sonos operating system to get full functionality. When you pair that with most people not knowing what Sonos is or not caring enough because they have Apple devices. So what is Sonos giving us? We're getting a high price tag of $449. That's not really competitive with other offerings out there. We're getting limited codec support when it comes to high-end audio, which technically these are premium headphones and they should incorporate. And then the thing that I think is super weird is that nobody really has hands-on with these earbuds. They're not available in stores, not until June 5th. So you can't buy these, you can only pre-order them. And that's strange to me because if these things have been in development for over 2 years, you would think they would have some in reviewers' hands to showcase a product and entice people into buying it. I personally have a Sonos system that I use. I love the sound out of it. It's a Sonos Move. It's great. I'm interested in spending X amount of dollars on new earbuds, on new headphones. And if these were available today, I probably would have got them. But now that I have time to think from now until June 5th, I'm like, maybe I should wait for the AirPod Maxes too. So let's wrap this up. Should you get the Sonos Ace headphones? Well, the answer is no. Unless you're a Sonos user or Sonos enthusiast and you're going to use those at-home features, I don't think that these are the best buds for you to grab. The AirPod Maxes or the AirPod Maxes 2 when they come out are better for Apple users. And then if you're an Android user, you literally have an unlimited amount of options from all levels of tiers of budgets to pick up a pair of headphones that are right for you. I wish I could give you those options right now, but they're probably going to be in a future video on my channel. So stay tuned for that. I'm waiting for delivery on these products. In the meantime, check out my channel. I have tons of videos of every earbud you can think of. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. I'll try to get my hands on the Sonos Ace headphones. They're probably going to drop in price and I'll definitely end up picking them up because they do look cool. They look stylish, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, stay tuned for that and I'll see you in the next one.